So, as promised, here's a short video of my gaming setup, which is, as I said, in my living room. So first of all, I've got my flat screen TV in front of me here, with a couple of PC speakers either side, as the speakers on my JVC TV, well, frankly pretty crap. So I've got a pair of PC speakers, and they've helped immeasurably with the sound. I think on the cheaper models, or certainly the smaller screen size LCD HD TVs, very often the speakers are just at the back of the screen, on the casing at the back of the screen, whereas on bigger ones, sort of 26-inch upwards, they actually have a proper speaker out front. So that's why I had to get the PC speakers that you see in either side of them there. The sound's pretty good out of them, by the way. And then next up is my Xbox 360, or 360 Elite. Now my 360 Elite, before I moved into this property, when I was still in my previous bedsit, the fan had started making a strange noise, or it just become very noisy, but which gave me some cause for concern, obviously thinking about the red ring of death. But strangely enough, since I've moved into this property, it seems to be behaving itself and no longer seems to make the noise, which obviously I'm quite grateful about. So that's my 360 Elite. And then down here, I'll just take the camera off now. In here I have my, see it there hopefully, I have my PS2. It's one of the original PS2s. I do intend getting a PS3, I intend to getting a slimline PS2, as they're quite cheap now. So if this one ever dies on me, I'll have something to play my PS2 games, of which I have quite a number. I do intend getting a PS3 Slim as well, but obviously having moved into our property and paying utility bills and council tax and everything else, phone bills, etc. Obviously I have to keep an eye on my finances, but I definitely will be getting a PS3 Slim towards the end of the year. So, but that's my PS2 anyway. And below it, I have all my PS1 games, and these are a few of my PS1 games. Well, actually, they're all my PS1 games. I've only got a few of them, that's what I'm trying to say. I've also got a Commodore 64 joystick console, TV console type thingy. You can see the Commodore logo there, hopefully. Commodore 64 logo there. It runs on batteries at the back there. And I got it as a present. I got it as a birthday present actually, and yeah, quite cool. I've only played a couple of the games on it, but I should get more. I should definitely make more of an effort to play it. Since I have an Amiga and I don't really know anything, I never really had much experience of the Commodore 64. As my first computer was an Amiga, so it's a nice way to sort of relive history, a bit of computer history, gaming history anyway. So there's just a few more bits and bobs there, controllers, etc. there. And then along here, in here, I have my my PC games. Got some there without boxes. at the top there, just the cases, and down below PC games in their boxes, or certainly in their cases anyway. That's an iPod dock I got from Tesco, courtesy of Tesco. It's very hard to get away from Tesco when you live in Britain. They seem to sell just about everything, and iPod docks are another of the things they sell. I think made in China, I believe. A Bosch DVD player that plays DivX as well, so that's quite handy. And the Skybox that the landlord has actually left, but as I have built-in Freeview in my TV, I don't really use it much, if at all. I don't see any reason to use it. I don't really watch much TV anyway. So we'll go further over here again, and this is where my PS2 games live. So that's the first level there, and there's more there. So I've got about 60 PS2 games. There's a 360 Xbox 360 battery charger there, 2 batteries in it, and a couple of communicators that I use for Left 4 Dead. And then going further along, these are my 360 games, and right at the end there, original Xbox games. So Xbox 360 and original Xbox games there. So it's quite good. I've managed to keep everything fairly uncluttered, which was my intention, because as I said before, I didn't want it to be, you know, just given over totally to gaming like my previous room where I had all my worldly possessions. I was tripping over controllers and, you know, consoles and things. Here it does actually look more like a living room. So if I actually pan round, I'll just step back a bit here, and I'll actually pan round, and you can actually see that it is actually my living room. If you can see it there, and I hope you're all impressed by just how tidy it looks. Though bearing in mind I've just moved in, I've been in about 3 weeks now, and I've managed to keep it in fairly good nick. I intend to keep it that way too. But anyway, that's just a very brief tour of my gaming setup, and thanks for watching, and there'll be another pickups video hopefully fairly soon.